FORA.tv. The world is thinking.
I would say that actually the way it turns out, profit-making insurance companies have a huge limitation for giving all the wrong incentive, as has been discussed even by economists like Paul Samuelson, Kenneth Arrow, with whom I had lunch today. I was reminding him of this argument that he presented in 1973 and how relevant it is today because of the asymmetry of information and the informational need that the insurance companies may have to exclude people who most need insurance, and profit-making cannot eliminate it. But we have to do it not on the basis, I think the person asking the question said, my inclination is that profit-making cannot be right. That, I think, is probably the right conclusion. But in order to arrive at that, you can't just base on institution. Quite a people also had a similar idea that basic necessities of life must not be produced by profit-making but by the state. Well, that didn't prove to be a very robust thought. In fact, quite often profit-making companies make better use of it. And to just think about the debate in India when people were wondering whether allowing private companies to come into the telephone, and I have to say that the improvement that has been made by competitive profit-making telephone companies is great. So ultimately one has to see how things work out. And that is the approach of Nair, and that's what I'm trying to pursue. And it's very far away from the niti, either of the Hobbesian kind or the classic formulation is the Ferdinand I, Holy Roman Emperor, who said that we should pursue justice even if the world perish. I think that's a very non-Nair view, because if the world does perish, there won't be much justice to celebrate in that world. So I would say maybe the conclusion is right, but it should not be based on a gut feeling. It has to be shown that that is indeed the case. Turns out that it's probably so.